Hello and welcome to CCK Live Under 5. My name is Nicholas Briggs, and in this video I'm going to be explaining what happens when a veteran has a pending claim for a newly presumptive condition. So when we're talking about presumptive service connection, what we mean is a presumption of service connection when VA presumes a veteran's disease was caused by their military service, usually due to some type of toxic exposure. So the presumption of service connection takes the place of the medical nexus requirement in obtaining service connection. So for example, a veteran who develops prostate cancer and was exposed to Agent Orange during their service in the Republic of Vietnam, VA is going to automatically assume that service connection is granted because there's existing medical evidence documenting the relationship between prostate cancer and Agent Orange. The reason this is important is because VA recently created many new presumptions under the PACT Act for qualifying toxic exposed veterans. They specifically added over 20 burn pit and toxic exposure related conditions to a new presumptive list for veterans who served in Southwest Asia. And Agent Orange presumptive conditions were newly added as well as additional locations for Agent Orange exposure, and different dates for specific locations that had been recognized previously. So the question before us today is what to do if your claim is already pending. And the reason that's important is because the PACT Act was only passed as of August 2022. Specifically, it was signed into law on August 10th, 2022. So for veterans who are filing new claims under the PACT Act, that's the earliest possible effective date they'll have. But for anyone who already has a pending claim or appeal with VA, it's important to continue pursuing that claim or appeal. Because one, VA is going to automatically apply the new presumptions to their running claim, meaning there's no reason to withdraw and file a new claim. And by continuing with their current claim, veterans preserve their original effective date. Now, it's important to keep in mind that these new presumptions will only apply as far back as August 10th, 2022, and veterans will still need to prove direct service connection under the old rules prior to the new presumptions in order to get the earliest possible effective date. But that can only happen if the claim has been pending for a long time and the veteran continues to pursue that claim through either a higher level review request, an NOD, or potentially a supplemental claim filed within a year of a prior decision. You don't want to file a new claim because that involves moving to the back of the line. And as we all know, VA's processing system can often be quite delayed. So if you have a pending claim, you're already in line. VA will get to you as they process their claims and work through things this year. Finally, it's important to note that these new presumptions and changes created by the PACT Act only affect service connection, not the rating assigned. So PACT Act will have no effect whatsoever on any conditions that have already been granted service connection. So if you have an increased rating claim pending or something like that, you can pursue that claim, but you should do so knowing that it's going to be completely unaffected by the PACT Act. So that's all we have for you today. If you're interested in more information on the PACT Act itself, you can find it on our blog and in our other related videos. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe.